Lokoz boxing. Jaime Munguia versus Sergiy Derevyanchenko are reportedly in negotiations to step into the ring for an eliminatory fight where the winner gets to fight the middleweight WBC champion, none other than Jermall Charlo. For those of you that may not be familiar with Derevyanchenko, he's mainly known as the most recent fighter to give Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, problems during the fight. In fact, many people saw Sergiy Derevyanchenko winning against Triple G. He has also fought Daniel Jacobs. Derevyanchenko is just one of those fighters that does not stay on the ring floor. Even though he has been dropped before, he has never stayed on the floor. He always manages to get right back up and give an even crazier fight afterwards. This guy seems to be unbreakable, and he makes all of his fights very entertaining, showing how many power shots he can exchange with whoever's in front of him. Jaime Munguia is known to be the type of fighter that goes straight towards trying to rip the head off the other opponent and exchange power shots as well. He usually has a longer reach than his opponents, but he doesn't normally use that as an advantage. He tries to just go straight for the kill, which does end up causing him to take a lot of hits. He's known for not having the best defense, but he has a great offense. This fight is guaranteed to be full of action and possibly even a knockout during the fight because of the style of both of these, who refuse to back down. It's really been a while since Jaime Munguia got a fair shot to fight somebody on the higher level, an elite fighter. Unfortunately, it looks like Oscar de la Hoya or Golden Boy Promotions kind of restrict Jaime Munguia from being able to develop his skills any further or to try against somebody who has a higher ranking amongst those who have already been tested during the ring. Jaime Munguia has shown to have great potential, but we haven't really seen him get tested recently, since his last 3 fights were all too easy for him, because he was being faced with opposition that he should have already been past and no longer facing that type of opponent. I mean, it's okay after you have a big fight to follow up with a smaller name, somebody who's not on the A class of boxing. But it looks like the strategy behind Golden Boy is to keep throwing fighters that he can clearly overpower and beat to hype up his name. Unfortunately, this has cost Jaime Munguia a lot of time that he could have been using to develop a better career, to be more known, to reach another level of greatness. It's really nothing against Jaime Munguia. He's an excellent fighter. He has his flaws, especially when it comes to defense. However, I think all of this would work out best if he was able to be tested against a better level of opposition. Of course, his promoter fears that there's the possibility of Jaime Munguia losing, but that's how you learn. If you do end up losing, you learn from that experience, and that's what makes you become a better fighter. I think that this will ultimately be the test that Jaime Munguia needed to be able to advance, and he's finally getting a shot to be able to climb up the ladder and fight the champion. Hope this fight does actually happen and becomes a real thing. I mean, right now they are in negotiations and it looks like everything is pushing through. Let me know what y'all think. If you like what you hear, don't forget to like and subscribe. Lokoz Boxing.